Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Alive. I'm glad that you're here and that you're well and alive. Welcome to my tarot readings, where we do tarot readings for people like you so that you guys can get through the transitions of life. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to the chat. So we're just doing tarot readings today. Let me go ahead and pin this comment for my lovely people. Hi, friend. Hello. How are you doing? There we go. How are you doing? You can't hear me? Can you hear me now? Hi, Jason. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. If y'all can't hear me, I don't know why, but I might have to start the live back over. Hi, Erilee. How are you, baby? You can hear me? Okay, you can hear me? Okay. Good. Good. I'm breaking stuff over here. Okay, we got the Old Faithful cards right here. My other deck that I really enjoy to use. Wait before anyone says anything. You're right. I need to add that to my pinned comment. Let me update my pinned comment. Thank you, Erilee. Thank you, girlie. Oh, you don't have no earbuds? Oh. You gotta hold it up to your ears like this. Friend. Irfan, my country's name is America. America. Let me see. Irfan, what's your country name? Yes, the America. I love me my America. Because I'm American. Early. Shout out to Pakistan. Shout out to all my Pakistanians, if that's how you say it. Thank you, baby. Thank you. We got Old Faithful handy dandy water today. That's what we're drinking today. Some water. Unopened, because actually, if I can be so honest, I found this behind my what do you call this? It's like like my dress. It's not a dresser, but I like put things in there, and it fell, and I forgot all about it. So this is what we're drinking today. Girl, what? Okay, somebody got jokes. Let's see the jokes. Who's there? Oh, the other one is a cat. Yeah, that's my son. Thank you, Erilee, for giving the disclaimer. I appreciate it. Yes, my son, he's in the living room, minding his business. Y'all mama is there. Oh my God, that was so funny. That was so funny. Oh my God, I'm crying, laughing. Are you ready to get into it? If you want to read it today, just put me in the chat. We're going to go ahead and get into it, y'all. I done had a dizzy. I done had a whole day. It's like every day I get one thing done and I add 3 more things to my to-do list. But you know what? It's all in good faith. All in good faith, y'all. So y'all let me know how y'all's day is going. I'm trying to get this straight. How's y'all's day going? It's a little crooked. Hey, Turtle Duck. Hey, friend. Now, Mr. Friend. Y'all just be coming on here saying anything, don't y'all? How I know that? How I'm supposed to know that, friend? Thank you, you're fine. Ooh, why you ain't got school, girl? What? I need to not have school. What's going on? I need to not have school. What's going on? So we'll go ahead and get started with Airily. Jealous. I'm so jealous. Congratulations. No, sounds like a wonderful school. If I can say so. Sounds wonderful. So, Airily, my girly, what's your question? Y'all, how's y'all's day going? Like, what was the best part about y'all's day today? Make sure y'all like the video. Let's do it together. Double tap. Double tap the screen. Let's do it together. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you guys. Y'all know, like, when y'all set things down, y'all lose it. We have a glow up this year, period. Yes, you will. Already know it. Already know you will. I ain't even gotta read no cards, girl. I'm gonna read the cards. You said you watching the video muted. We need some captions so you can, like, hear the captions. So, I mean, you can read the captions. I wonder how that works. How can we get captions on the videos? Girl, you read the cards. What they say, girl? Oh, really? Oh, that's really nice. Of course, Jabron, of course. Y'all. Being on social media, especially YouTube, is very interesting. I've really been thinking a lot about, you know, showing up on this platform, going live. You know, I interact with so many different types of people. You really never know who you interacting with. You never really know their age, for real, for real. Like, you don't really know. So I've been trying to, like, make sure that this platform is a safe platform for people to interact, but also not just people to interact, but it's, like, appropriate for those. Like, but still people can express themselves freely as adults. What? So I don't know. LaShawn, is that right? So I've been trying to think about it. I've been trying to think about boundaries and rules and regulations to apply to the channel. So we can be a safe, cohesive place with healthy boundaries. There goes my baby. Can I? Yeah, hey, Lover's Lane, baby. I'll add you to the list. What song about Justin Bieber? Yes, girl, you gonna get you a glow up, girl. I'm excited for you. You gonna have you a glow up. Now I'm offended. Oh my God, what am I gonna do? You gonna have you a glow up, girl. I would say only thing about glow up is it's going to take time. I think that it's going to take time, and then it will be like overnight. So don't expect it, right? I think that one thing you have to know when it comes to a glow up is that things have to be left in the past. You can't hold on to things when you glow up. You say, okay, when, girl? Soon. Relax. Because it will be one of those things where you won't realize it. You won't know that it's happening until it's done. Right? So even with this Wheel of Fortune card, right? That's telling it's going to take some time, but when it does happen, it will be quick. It will be quick. In a couple of months. Let's see. Will it happen in the next couple of months? Will she see a globe in the next couple of months? Will it happen in the next couple of months? I don't see a next couple of months. I don't think you're ready. You're not ready to leave. Our days are ours, girl. I'm not about to play with you. I am not about to play with you. No, I think when it comes to glowing up, there's things that has to be worked on. There's things that you have to let go of, and you got to just be patient. Be patient with yourself, especially as, you know, where you are in your life, who you are in your life right now, this moment, what you're doing with your life. There's some things that you just have to go through life and experience it before you can get to that next level. So even as me being an adult, when I was around your age, I was the way I looked, right? I may not have been what I consider the best looking person in the world, but I expressed myself authentically, meaning I did what I wanted to do. I did my hair the way I wanted to do. I dressed the way I wanted to dress. I didn't care who was around me looking at me, you know? So you have to kind of do the same thing for yourself early. And this is a moment in your life where you shouldn't be really worried about a glow up, because like you're not supposed to be, I'm not saying you're not supposed to be, but for your age range, you should be more focused on doing whatever you want to do, wear whatever you want to wear, and not thinking about, do I look pleasant to people around me? Because who gives a, you know? Because by the time you're my age and you're thinking back, if you're thinking about, okay, do I look good for these other people? Because that's usually what like a glow up, people think glow up, you think, okay, now I look good for other people, right? I look good in other people's eyes. No, when you're young, it's like, hey, Mr. Bolt, when you're young, it's like you have to be like, am I doing what I want to do? Am I dressing? Like the way that you should be dressing is like, you know, Shake It Up. You know what Shake It Up is? That's one of the shows I used to watch as a kid. You need to be dressing like how they used to dress on Shake It Up or Wizardly Waverly Place. That's how you need to be dressing. Okay? And you just need to enjoy your life. Who cares about what anybody else say? Because if you allow yourself to express and be creative with how you look now, like when you're older, you'll be 10 times more creative. In the way you'll be creative, you'll be more stylish with your creativity. So work now. Stop worrying about other people. It will happen overnight. You miss me. I'm here. You don't have to miss me too much. I'm right here. What you miss? Tell me. Yeah, but early, it will happen very quickly. Like, it's going to be one of those things where it's going to happen very quickly. So, hey, Gary. Hi. Of course, Airly. Lover's Lane, are you still here, baby? You missing in Philly? Okay. Okay, friend. Y'all. How y'all doing? Gary, I hope you're not out there on them streets. Where you at, Gary? How's y'all's day been, y'all? You was all day grinding. Grinding doing what? You making money? Oh, you know, I want to go to Charleston so bad. I want to visit. Lover's Lane, bad. Vaishali, I will add you to the list. So right now we'll do Lover's Lane and then we'll do Vaishali. What? Jabron, now free. Y'all want to know something funny? I be telling y'all like little tea about the day, right? Hustling street hard trying to come up out the trenches. Okay, friend, get out the trenches. Yes, ma'am, but I'll go on the credit card so I can move. Oh. Okay. And then Lover's Lane, you talking about no money, no food. What? For old job position tomorrow when I go to work tomorrow. Lover's Lane, this is how you do it. When you go to work tomorrow, just say, okay, just give me the outfit. Whatever, just give me the job. Thank you. That's all you gotta do. Thank you for the job. And then you got a job. Just start coming every single day. They can't deny you if you there every day. No point. You said it's a pretty nice city. I didn't know about Columbia. I don't know about Columbia. Columbia is a city over there. Yeah, I think Colombia is a country as well. Has a good heart. Oh, thank you, Jabron. Right now we're doing Lover's Lane, and then we'll do you Vaishali. You missed my amazing look, charisma, fantastic thought. I love you too, friend. I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that you're here. Have you watched the replays, Mr. Bolt? Hey, Samet. Allegedly. Well, Lover's Lane. Process for your hire. Lover's Lane. I get positive cards. Hey, Teresa, I'll add you to the list, baby. I'll be the vice president. Yeah, I get positive cards. This tells me yes. I hear this set tells me you'll get the messages. You'll get some messages about it, and you'll feel a lot better. You'll feel like you're growing. So I get some positive cards. I think that this is the end of you searching for jobs, and not finding any luck, and you being down on your luck. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse comes up. So I think that, you know, this is definitely an end to some of those emotional issues that you may have been experiencing as well without having a job. What are you doing? Are you playing magic? No magic. I'm reading tarot cards. Hey, Priscilla. Let me make sure I'm not missing nobody, y'all. Let me make sure I'm not missing nobody. So we got Gary. How was my day? You said my day. I was moving things today. I was moving things. So we have Vaishali. We have Teresa. Hey, D Nice. Hi, Priscilla. Come here, baby. You had Bojangles? I never had Bojangles. I've heard of it. That's chicken, right? I need, Brian, you want me to do some magic? You know, I'll do a little magic for you. 2-piece and a biscuit. I never had it. Is it good? You welcome, Lover's Lane. A bold cookie. I never heard of that. Not your grandma's phone. Jackson, I'm not about to play with you. I'm trying to move out the hood, but I'm gonna stay in the same area. How you gonna stay in the same area if you're trying to move out the hood? But Shayla, you still here, baby? Let me know. How you gonna stay in the same area if you already in the hood? Then you're not moving out the hood. I can see why you don't have a phone, Jackson. You don't need one. That lot, a lot. Yeah, early. You know, and it's just getting to a point. Thank you, early, baby. Babe, where are you at? Come here. I don't know where he went. But Shayla, you still here, baby? We gonna move on if you're not here. Cause we got Vashayli and then we got Teresa. Am I saying the name right? Vashal. Thank you, early. Vashal. Okay, Teresa here. Teresa, what's your question, baby? Yes, ma'am, chicken. Okay, period. So yeah, I want to go visit North Carolina. I think Charleston is in North Carolina or South Carolina. I want to go visit one day. Oh, there you go. Hey, friend. What you doing? Come here. He's being on world. Cookies got blueberries in it. Guess how old you are. Guess who old am I? Well, if I gotta guess based off the typing, I don't want to guess. You might be underage. I see it's a lot of underage people who be on the live. I'm scared. I'm scared. There's too many underage people on the live. I want more adults on the live. But I appreciate you guys. I appreciate all of my young people on the live. I really do. Hi, I miss my bird. Teresa, you 37. Teresa, did you already put your question? Am I missing something? No, you didn't put your question yet. Okay, Teresa, 37. Gary older too, because Gary always talking about being in the streets. Teresa, I don't see your question. You the same age as me? Oh, Miss Herbo, you must be 48. Miss Herbo, you 48? Mm-hmm. No, you 22? Oh, you young, baby. We definitely not the same age. My son wants to say hi to y'all. You gave away $500 last month? To who? Who you give $500 to? Because I didn't see anything. Is Jonathan going to apologize to you? Let's get into it, Teresa. You ready to get down? Can y'all hear him purring? If y'all need some ASMR, here y'all go. Oh, really? I hope she enjoys it. Enjoys her new baby. Oh my gosh. It ain't tricking if you got it. Somebody rich said it. That's all that matters. Hey, time. Was definitely a fake account. Who is loyal to us, the kitten or the dog? Hey, John. I don't have a dog, so I don't know. My cat very loyal. I let him go outside. He'll go outside and roam the streets, and he always come back home. So my cat is very loyal, y'all. I ain't never had a problem with him never come back home. He always come back home, y'all. The dog and the dog. A dog is the most loyal pet you can have. Hey, Phantom. I ain't seen you in a minute, friend. How you been? 79, Unkish. Okay, shout out to all my people born in 79. Of course, Phantom, I add you to the list. You can be next after this one. Yeah, you changed your picture, didn't you? Because it was black and white last time, if I'm not mistaken. When you started reading, when you started doing readings. I think around 2020, maybe. So that was, what, 5 years ago? I actually have this, my aura photo right here. I have the day that I bought my first deck of cards. They were Oracle cards. Let me see what day that was. Yeah, 2020. This is the first day you could tell because I had a mask on in the picture because it was 2020 and it was a cold. The cold was happening, y'all. So, 2020 was a great year for me. It's unfortunate it wasn't good for everybody else. It was amazing for me, though. It's the start of my life. So for you, Miss Tutties, I feel like whatever is happening in the situation with you and Jonathan to where you feel like he needs to apologize to you, I think he's very emotionally invested in it. And I see he doesn't really want to apologize. Like, I get like an edge situation where it's like it seems like it's going to happen and it doesn't. But I don't think overall, whatever this is, it's a lack of commitment in the mix. And I don't know if he really knows what he needs to apologize exactly about, because Judgment in the reverse shows me a lack of awareness. Oh, shoot. It kicked you out. It must be the YouTube. Yeah, like, I don't know. Y'all must be in like some type of romantic relationship or something. You and Jonathan. Because it seems like walking away from the relationship. It seems like, oh wait, it was like this. It seems like walking away from the relationship because it's no longer fulfilling and y'all are no longer getting along or like being on the same page. See, I can't have a cat going outside and then come back in. Why not? You in or out like a robbery. I'm not about to play with you. But I feel like with this whole situation, Teresa, there's already been so much pain. Maybe even family has talked to you about it. There's something about family communicating their dislike, unpleasantness. He cheated on me with multiple women. Yeah. Yeah. That's the non-committed aspect of it. Non-committed aspect for sure. So I don't really see it. Like I said, it felt like one of those things where it's kind of like you kind of move into it and then you like pull back. It's an interesting feeling that I can't really put a word to right now. Like, it's like, it definitely feels like edging in and then like pulling out immediately, you know? I was abusive and mentally ill in a court case that was dismissed. Not in a court case. Not the court case dismissed. Girl. Oh, girl, I don't think you should be expecting apologies from him. You want an apology, you better start manifesting it and then block him. That sounds like a lot. Let a dog roam and he'll find his way home. My cat always find his way home, y'all. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, he always find his way home. I don't know where he be when he go outside. I don't follow him, but he always come back. That's what I got for you, Teresa. That's crazy, girl. Yeah. That's crazy. Sometimes you gotta let a dog be a dog. Is there anyone else in here? It says there's only one. Yeah, Early, you know you two be acting up. Mr. Bold is a hoot. Hey, Keita Love. Okay, baby, I'll add you to the list. You'll be after Phantom. What happened to your parents, girl? Okay, John, I got you, babe. I'll add you to the list. They fault. So we have Phantom, Keita Love, and then John. God bless 2020. You like 2020 as well, Gary? 2020 was good for you? 2020 was great for me. Mind you, 2020 is a 4-year. I'm a life path 4, y'all. So maybe that's also if y'all into numerology. Y'all, we got 10 likes. I didn't even notice. Thank y'all for the likes. I appreciate you guys. Jonathan was abusive. Oh, you missed her. What you mean? All right here. So he said you was abusive, but you saying he was abusive. It messed with y'all's mental health because they was fighting. Well, it's good that you have awareness, Airly. That's really good. You got awareness, baby. So Teresa, you gonna block him? Is he blocked? That's what I want to know. You gonna block him, girl? Lucifer, today we're doing tarot readings. Tomorrow we'll start back with our leisure conversation. I don't really know what we're going to talk about tomorrow, but I do have some ideas. I have a list of ideas of what we can talk about. And now you're happy? Oh, okay, okay. What did Teresa say? Mr. Bold, I'm not about to play with you. Glorilla tomorrow. Lucifer, what are you talking about? Then you want me to think that you old Lucifer? See, y'all be lying about y'all's age the same way I be lying about my age. Y'all just be saying stuff. Jonathan, she not saying anything bad. Who is Jonathan? Oh, you talking about listening to the song tomorrow? I won't give up tomorrow. What she say? Y'all be cracking me up. How old am I? You gotta guess. The first person who guess, I'll smile. Oh, okay, early. I was like, what, girl? If the first person who guessed my age, I'll smile. That's how you'll know you right. Welcome back, Phantom. You're right on time, baby. What's your question? What's coming to Phantom? Not in it. Lucifer, you from Europe. Lucifer, you must be from UK. I cannot confirm or deny the things that you guys are saying. Y'all just know that I'm old enough to be y'all's mama. Hey, Clarence. Friend Phantom. I don't like the first card. We're gonna look again. It's a lot of hand crossing. It's a lot of hand crossing going on in these cards. I'll show you, Phantom. Hand crossing. This is showing that God is trying to bless him and give him abundance of life. Not open, not receptive. Hand crossing. A lack of pride, emotional fulfillment. Hand crossing. Hand crossing. Having to wait. Having to be patient. Vacillating. I think that's the word. Vacillating. That means staying in one place, right? So it's a lot of hand crossing. You're not happy right now. You are being called to kind of sit down, be patient. I think you're developing in the area of thoughts, awareness. When it comes to Page of Swords, you're developing in intellect, thought, awareness, communication right now. In these areas you're developing, right? This can even go deeper depending on if you are an air sign. So if you're a Gemini, an Aquarius, or a Libra is an air sign as well. If you're one of those, that can mean that you are developing in that sign if you're an air sign. If not, you know, I don't know your birth chart. So, okay, friend. You like when I do these, Lucifer? How are you supposed to take a shower? See, y'all just be saying stuff. Mind you, what I'm seeing right now is, oh, you a Gemini, so you're definitely developing. Okay, hey, Gemini. Hey, Gemini. I love the Geminis. You're definitely developing and expressing yourself right now. Self-expression is what you should be looking at, especially if you have a birth chart, looking at what house your Gemini is in and what could be being effective. Now, mind you, as a Gemini, Phantom, Uranus is going through Gemini. It just got into Gemini. And if you are like me, you're a Gemini, you may have been dealing with technical difficulties. It feels like different websites have just been going slow. Like I've had to, I'm just telling you personally as a Gemini, like we love Virgos too, Gary. We love Virgos real bad. But like I've had to deal with new systems at work, technical systems, having to really adjust to all of that. It's like a lot. Are Taurus compatible with Gemini? Yeah, of course. depending. I like Taurus. So right now is one of those times where you have to really sit down and relax and allow yourself to develop in these areas of your life and be receptive to it all, because you are very unsatisfied with some things, and it's like it's because you're being told to wait. And I completely understand it, my Gemini friend. I understand it. Look, like you're literally developing an emotional intelligence is how I would say this. Being able to communicate your emotions. I feel right now. Because all that's coming up is water, air, water, air, water, air, water, air. Okay, shout out. We got Taurus, Virgos in the chat. Look at all my earth signs. Yeah, you're finding balance in between your communication and your emotions. What else should Phantom do? Y'all, who was talking so loud? Like, I can't see it. I can't hear it. Oh. Shoot, I can't hear. I'm dead hella nosy. Don't make me put a cup to the wall. I'm hella nosy. How y'all think I'm always telling y'all what's going on around my apartments? Because I'm nosy. Now, don't play with me. Okay. So, yeah. If I can really tell you anything, that's what you need to focus on right now. Because you are overcoming with the five of Pentacles coming out. You're overcoming the poverty mindset that you may have had. I even hear, what's the word that I'm hearing? What's the word? Okay, hold up. Victim mentality is what I'm hearing. Even the first card that I'm looking at right now says need rescuing. So overcoming victim mentality, feeling like you need to be saved. You are waiting for love to save you, but you must stop waiting and start looking. And that doesn't just mean romantic. Okay, girl, that was quick. Okay. No, we wasn't talking about Virgos. We was talking about Geminis. So right now is the time for you to trust. Don't be too passive. Phantom, don't be too passive right now. Understand that nobody's going to save you except for yourself. So trust that you have it in you. Self-trust is what you're building for sure. And really trusting your emotions. So trusting that when you feel bad, that's actually what it means, is that I feel bad, and making the appropriate steps for you to get to whatever, you know, is going to make you feel better. Truly. Not like, okay, I feel like this is going to make me feel better, like, but what truly is going to make you feel better. Any last words for Phantom? You know what I think of, Phantom? I'm thinking about, what's that guy in the red suit? It's like a superhero in a red suit. He just had a movie with Wolverine. He's a jokester, and he's bald-headed and burnt. That's what I'm thinking about. I forgot his name. Deadpool is the name. What's your Phantom know? Yes, Deadpool. Who's so on? Spawn? No, it's definitely Deadpool. Believing and seeing. Believing and seeing. So make sure again to trust. This is about trust. Believing and seeing. This is about trust. One more card for you to give you some motivation. So this is for Phantom. The next person is Key to Love. So if you still hear Key to Love, let me know. What else should Phantom know? What else should my friend Phantom know? Okay, hey Key to Love. Girl, how do you read the cards? Well, I'll tell you in just a minute. Power and Hustle came out. Hustle, hustle, hustle. It's time to get to the bag, friend. Trust yourself that you can get it and surround yourself with a community of like-minded individuals. This is what this is saying. You find power in building community. So go get some support if necessary, or focus on surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals who are also wanting to hustle. You think that you having financial issues and you depressed? No, the people around you is, you know, getting there. Okay, because every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Again, surround yourself with like-minded individuals as well who's doing the same thing so you can continue to be motivated. And when you're in these moments where you feel like you have to wait, you feel like you're waiting on something, you can see the growth in other people so you can get motivation as well. But be patient. Some things will occur. You'll see some things happening positively for you. She looked like she plotting. Who in the car? Facts say trust nobody. Trust nobody. Weekend trust issues. Okay, Phantom. All things will go well for you. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Y'all know what I was thinking about. You welcome, friend. Key to Love, what's your question, baby? Y'all know what I was thinking about, though. Because at my job, they moved the room that I work in, right? And so they moved the room that I work in. And my stuff was still in there, so I had to go back and get my stuff. And you know, I work with kids, so I have like a lot of toys and games and activities. And the kids that were in there was so many kids, they were just messing my stuff up. So I kind of felt bad because I was like, all the stuff that they started to redecorate the room, but with my stuff that I already had in there. So like I ended up letting them keep a couple of stuff like the rugs and stuff, even though I need a rug for my new room, but I let them keep it. But I was like, see, this is when you know to trust yourself and to not put other people ahead of you, because it's certain things that I need for myself, but because I feel bad because they lacking, when it's not my responsibility to feel bad for these people. Let them figure it out. I don't know why I'm telling y'all that story, but I just have to get that out of my mind, because I'm like, I'm feeling bad for these people, but that's my stuff originally. I did the work to put this together. And because I feel bad for y'all, what, now I gotta suffer? I took majority of my stuff, though. I only left them with the 2 rugs, but I took everything else that I could, at least. Hustle hard because closed mouth don't get fed on the boulevard. Okay, so you said, okay, so how do you read them? It's a lot that goes into it. You got to study. Key to Love, I'm about to read you in just a second. When you read tarot cards, it's a lot that goes into it. There's a such thing as numerology. There's a such thing as color theory. There's a such thing as symbolism, card reversal and upright. And you have to know the meaning of the cards as well. So you'll see these 2 right here. These are the same number, 2, right? So you see 2, 2. 2 is a symbol of partnership, of balance, of harmony, right? It's a couple of other things, but that's general, right? You see the actual picture. You can, every single deck is going to be different, right? You see with this actual picture, you see an individual sitting on would look like solid stone-like seat. So this means that his seat is going to be what's the word? Not solid, but stable, right? So he's sitting on this. He has a white dress looking thing over him, covering him, right? His eyes are blindfolded. So that means he's not using his visual senses. He's using his auditory or his intuition to do what? He has two things crossing what? His heart. He's protecting his heart. He's making a decision, right? Even his feet are in yellow, right? So that means that his foundation could be in a sense of amicable friendship, lightheartedness, right? And so he's sitting here with the water in the background. Water is a symbolism, thank you, baby, of emotions, right? The water seems very calm. It's moving though. It's not still, but it's moving, and it's rocks in between. So when I tell you it goes deep, it's a lot that you can think about when you read into all of this. Even the sky, you said, what the hell? Go ahead on, girl. Even the sky is peaceful, right? So you can see this scene is very peaceful, serene. Even this is, it looks like, what is this? Left, a waning crescent moon. So it's a lot of symbolism in each card that you can think about. But let's say these two cards come up. I'm going to see two, right? I'm seeing two people contemplating. I'm seeing two people thinking. This one is looking out into the world. This one is looking intuitively. So you got to know, even like wands. Wands symbolize fire. I'm sorry, y'all hear that music just loud. Symbolizes fire. Symbolizes movement, ambition. It can even symbolize ego. It's a lot of things that wands can symbolize. So swords symbolizes communication, thinking, air sign. That's how I read the cards. I studied for a while. I studied numerology, and I'm not saying that I'm like 100%, you know, like I'm not gonna sit up here and say I can remember every single card every single day. No. But it's something that you study long term. So just study numbers, study colors. And that's why I'm also good at decoding things in real life. I look at people's situations and I'm looking at them and I'm like, oh, look at the color, look at the numbers, look at look at my intuition. I also use my intuition. Mrs. Cleo. Let me read for you, girl. What's my next steps in life should be? Keita Love said next steps in life. Keita Love. You caught me. Hi, Shine. It's looking like Keita Love. Next steps is a celebration coming up for you, girl. Keita Love's next steps. You're really colorblind. Why you take your picture down? You only see love? Oh, I love that. I love it. I love it. I'm too paranoid for all that. Let me make sure I remember you, Shine. Shine, I just gave you a reading last week, right? Because you said you change your pictures. Sometimes I be remembering people by their pictures first. I gave you a reading last week, and I was saying some things because we was looking into your birth chart. And what was you? What was you was a Scorpio moon? Okay. Sean, why are you so paranoid? Who after you, girl? Who after you? That's what I want to know. Gary over here talking about allegedly. I'm going to steal that from you, Gary. Number one, I see growth. I see growth in you. I think right now you are maybe going through a setback financially, and you may not be happy. You have to make some decisions, but I do see financial growth with you. Like, look, you literally have the Empress and the King of Pentacles. So those are really good, abundant cards. That, and it's right on top of the Five of Pentacles in reverse. And this tells me that you may have gone through a season, a winter-like season, where things may have felt like things were being taken from you. Things were not happening in the way that you wanted to. And now I feel like with that, you are coming out of that season and you are going to be seeing growth and you're going to be feeling better about yourself in general. I think it's because you did have to communicate and make some decisions. May even take some time away because you have to really think about what you wanted long term. You maybe was having some anxiety in regards to your future. And I always like this card because I always think retirement. I always think what, not just 5 years from now, but, you know, legacy. When I think about this card, I always think legacy. So I feel like with these two cards, you may have, you know, had to take some time out to sit down and really think about long-term longevity for you, because you know, maybe have some anxiety around that topic in your life. And you know, you have to really think about what you have to let go of because you were not happy. But I think that with you, you know, the next steps coming up, whether you are doing this right now, because sometimes I never know if the energy is really present or if it's already happened. So if you haven't started doing it, this is a time for you to start making decisions about things that you're going to let go of and leave behind so that you can overcome that winter arc moment, you know, feeling like things are not working out in your favor energies, because abundance is on the other side of that door for you. And you know intuitively what you need to let go of, mind you. You know intuitively of what you need to let go of. Because this is what's coming up. The Devil card coming up, girl. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Your name sounds familiar, Shine. You go to my... Not do you go to my church early. I know. Are you playing with Shine? She talking, Shine talking about I don't want nobody to know on my page, and then early talking about you sound familiar. Oh my God. Gary's talking about I got a lot of bars. You say you just scared. Y'all are hoots. Hold up. You got a lot of nicknames. Me too. What is this? What is this that has been revealed? I do think that a lot of things have been being revealed to you, Kita Love, in regards to your lack of stability, and maybe even financial security, because I'm seeing a lot of pentacles. I'm seeing a lot of pentacles. Is there something missing? Only thing that I'm seeing a lack of overall is wand energy. I mean, you do have the sun, but that's not a wand. I'm seeing a lack of wand energy. So I feel like your ambition, your push, your motivation, I don't see it in the cards. I'm seeing more of Pentacles. It's a lot of thinking about stability, security, finances. It's a lot of that thinking in regards to you being unhappy with your life. But I'm not seeing a lot of you being motivated to go out there and get it. And I feel like your energy is saying you playing games. You playing games. You want it, but you playing games. And you don't need to play games. Hold up. Yeah. You're playing games. You're not going for what you want. You're not going for what you want, and it's not supporting you right now. But, you know, I do think that what I kept seeing is celebrate good times come on, like that song, and people dancing and like really enjoying themselves, like 70s theme, like really enjoying themselves. So I can't see whether that is you dancing in the midst of trouble. Like, you know, you're not really focusing on the real thing, or if that celebration. I cannot see exactly what that is, but that's what I keep seeing. And looking at these cards, especially with this sun, it seems like it could be you coming to a point of conclusion and, you know, really celebrating your growth, looking at the cards. Guidance. This is definitely giving 70s as well. Like, it's giving 80s, 70s. I don't know what year this is, but I can definitely see you singing at this point, because, well, I keep seeing people singing. But this is just saying you need some maternal guidance, feminine guidance in your life. Going to somebody who can give you that feminine energy is going to be supportive to you. I mean, I am a feminine spiritual guidance individual, if you could say. But if you have anybody else, like an aunt, a mother, a grandmother who you trust, you know, just going to go get advice about what you may not see about yourself. Because overall, I think that there's a lack of you opening up, and your lack of opening up, sharing yourself. And I want to say you could deal with, do I want to say that? Four of Pentacles in reverse can symbolize overspending, not having a budget, being too careless when it comes to finances and your resources, being too careless. So you could have, you know, issues with that, and that's why money doesn't seem like it's coming to you, right? It's flying out your pockets. So I would just say, you know, pay attention to those things if you're interested in increasing your financial security. Because I don't think you have the healthiest relationship when it comes to security in general. But that's what I got for you. Snowden said, I'm scared of who's watching and what Snowden said. Who is Snowden? Is that a Russian president? Y'all, like, I'm hearing everything, but I can't see nobody. That's what's pissing me off. Like, I keep hearing stuff, I can't see nobody. It's somebody's car. Somebody was calling somebody on the car. It sounded like it was in my house. I'm like, what is that noise? You know who and what he said about being watched. I don't know what he said. John, are you still here? Keita Love, that was for you. Sound like, okay, John, you heard that? It literally was outside. That's how loud did this be. Like, let me start whispering, because they might be able to hear everything I be saying when I be talking about that. Oh my God. But it literally sounded like somebody's phone was ringing in my apartment. No, that was outside. So I think it was somebody's car. Somebody was calling somebody in the car. You ain't a door. Was he in the chat tonight? You heard it too? Basically, you gotta hustle harder. You ain't a door. A video chat call, maybe, like FaceTime. Hey John, how you doing, friend? It's good to see you. Hey Southern girl. Turn that shit off. Oh, I think it's my neighbor. What up, y'all? Yeah. Because guess what? I have a tree right next to my window. I have a tree right next to my window, so it's hard for me to see everything. If he was or she, he wasn't in here. Don't fall. You know I got my balance on. Okay, you know, back up. Y'all know it. Period. But John, what's your question, baby? Wake up to gunshots with the smell of what? I bet not wake up to no gunshots. You never really got into it. I feel you. You just feel like you want to have privacy. I used to be like that. Hey, Hina, General. I used to be like that when I was younger. I used to have social media and I would delete it. And I would like give my social media away because I didn't like to be seen. I didn't like to be perceived when I was younger. But then as I got older, I just said, you know what? I have a passion and a purpose. And I have people who I want to connect with. So I just had to get over being perceived. Hey, sunflower. Hey, babe. Ooh, new picture. Okay, yeah. Okay, hair done. Got the keys today, period. When is it possible? Hina, I can add you to the list. You'll be after John. I feel like I found you. Where you find me? Shout out to Erica. The new keys, period. Period. Okay, we're reading for John right now. Okay, I got you, Erica. Oh, John, you know what I'll do for you? I just thought about it thinking about Erica because this is what we did last week for Erica. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. 25:37. Okay, John. Start thinking about some numbers. I'm going to give you a number 1 through, and you can choose however many numbers you want to choose. I would say no more than 4. No more than 4, but you can do 1, 2, 3, or 4. But I'm going to give you a number range. 25:37. Oh, she was a weirdo. You should have said, bitch, you weird, bitch. Stop being so damn weird. John, give me a number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Give me a number 1 through 23. Give me however many numbers you want to give me. 25:37. By Friday, I'll be really tired. Why you be tired? 22. You got another number, or 22 good? Any other numbers, or is that it? Any more numbers? Is that it? 27? Ain't no 27, baby. I'm guessing that's it. Because it was, I said 23, but it was actually 22. Because I miscounted. The highest number you can choose is 22. That's it. Okay. So you got the snowflake obsidian and the selenite. So snowflake obsidian is a stone of balance, provides grounding and protection while allowing access to higher spiritual realms. Great for astral traveling. And selenite provides clarity of mind, expands awareness, can be used for, what does this say? Access past as well as future lives. A good business stone can be used to promote muscle flexibility and help the regeneration of cellular damage caused by cancer and tumors. Cleansing stone to cleanse the body and other stones. Sorry, it's hard to read because, like, you see, mind you, these are really old. I've been having these for a long time, but you see how hard that writing is to read. Like, what the hell? So let's do a general. Lots and lots of wand energy. Yes, shine. 5 is a tricky number for me. I'm not a 5 girly, but I like 5 energy. You did read Cleo. I'll read for you. Not y'all calling me Miss Cleo. Ooh. So right now, again, the Page of Swords right here tells me you may not be able to see things clearly. Hey, Planet Phantasm, I'll add you to the list. Let me get my list going. Let me write it down. So we on John right now. I don't think Hina is still here, but I'll add them to the list still. And then we have my girl Erica. And then we have Shine. Then we have Planet. Oh, you're so welcome, baby. So, like I was saying, John, with the 10 of Wands, this always shows a burden. A burden, carrying extra weight, unnecessary weight, I would always say. Especially when it came to defending yourself, you know, keep having a guard up. I think that, you know, you may have started to learn how to put your guard down a little bit, but you're definitely still learning how to be the King of Wands, because right now it's in reverse. It's showing up as a reverse, so that tells me that you may not feel like you're expressing yourself as you would like to, and that's not in communication. That just means in general physically. I hear you waiting for love to show up and you're not happy about it. Hold up, let me show you these cards. Waiting for love to show up and you're not happy about it, and that could be what's distracting you, what's holding your mind up. This is someone looking out into the world. You see, thinking, contemplating, and then this is lack of love coming in, right? This is impatience, and this is unfulfillment. So that's why I say waiting for love to show up, and that definitely could be what's you know, holding your mind up a little bit. Let me see. With this snowflake obsidian, I'm about to look up more information on it metaphysically, what it could mean. Give me a second. So okay, period. So for the snowflake obsidian, it focuses definitely on soothing, calming, shadow work, self-reflection, soothing loneliness and isolation. It's definitely grounding, and it works with your root chakra and your sacral chakra. So yeah. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Okay, period. Yeah, right now it definitely feels like you have a lot on your plate. Hello. Who is my friend who just cashed out me? Who is that? Y'all let me know who is that. I don't want to say your name. I don't know. You know who you are. Oh. Why you got a different name? Scott. Hey, Scott. Scott, so you just skipped the line, baby. So I'll read you after John. So it will be you, Scott. And then if Hina's still here, and then Erica, Shine, and then Planet. So, yeah. When I tell you, John, you have so many wands. You have so much energy in your field that you're thinking about. And when you have so much energy like this, if you're not doing things like exercising, stretching, let go. You said add you, baby. Okay. If you're not doing things to support your physical body, that's why snowflake obsidian can be supportive to you right now, because your physical body is in need. And I think we talked about this before when I talked about, you know, not holding on to certain emotions because it's going to disturb your health. And with a lot of this, with the conflict that I'm seeing, you holding on to things, you feeling like giving up, you not feeling physically well and expressing your physical self, a lot of this can get trapped in your body. So I'm going to suggest to you to start stretching. Start stretching. You good just reading without knowing people's situation. Oh, thank you. I mean, and even this is coming out again. Did I just show you this? Didn't it just come out? This just came out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You the 5th one, Lego. So right now, what you're being called to, John, you're being called to cleanse your energy. Cleanse your energy. That's why selenite is also important. This is good for you to start doing shadow work. So we talk about reflection all the time, thinking, This is time for you to really overcome some of those thoughts that are consistently on your mind, because it's clogging you up. And I don't want these things to clog you up physically, clogging up physical body, your veins, your blood from flowing properly, your health. So, okay, let go. Don't make me block you. With all love. All love. But when I say it's just so much energy, and I think it's because your Page of Swords is in reverse, you're not processing these things. And you're really not enjoying life right now. There's things that you're not having as much fun as you could be having right now. It's so much wands in your energy, friend. It's so much wands. It's so much things that's just clogging up your aura right now. You could be shining bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Let me see. So it's time to get some shadow work done. Start doing some journaling or something. Release, express, and get over and move on from these things. Because if you don't move on, it's going to be trapped in your body. And that's not healthy. What should my friend John know? Almost a year. Truth is my teacher. You are not alone. You are not alone. Oops. Oh my God, y'all. Shout out to you, Lego. You've been subscribed for almost a year, baby. What? I'll pull one more card for you. I'll pull two more cards. You know I love to pull my relationship deck even when I'm not talking about relationships. I love to pull it every time. So I'll pull two more cards for you, John. What should my friend John know? What should he know? Retreating is coming up. You dealing with loneliness. You dealing with feeling alone. You dealing with feeling by yourself. Your fear of being hurt has made you retreat. It's time to get out and try again. That's why you're not having fun. You scared to be hurt, friend. You gotta go out. You gotta have fun. You know what I see men doing all the time? When I go out, it's always a man at the bar by himself, watching a football game, basketball game. If you don't have nobody to go out with, just go out and go watch the games if you like games, if you like to watch sports and stuff, Go get you a little meal, get you a cup of water. Humor, you being my funny friend. Humor, go watch a comedy show. Continue to make us laugh as usual, because you got community right here. Let's read it. R-S-T-U-V. See the silver lining, because it means silver lining, creativity, joy, lightheartedness, positivity. Why are you so serious, friend? Acting stodgy is really no fun at all. This card is a message to laugh more. You can do that by checking out a stand-up routine. You may even try improv yourself. Ooh, somebody needs to go try improv. Go to the comedy club. Go sign up, friend. But comedy performances aren't the only option. Take the time to smile and embrace the good. Otherwise, joyful moments can escape you, leaving you with regrets. Laughter is the best medicine, so have a proper dose. I would also say just do some gratitude every day. When you stuck in energy like this, where it feels like you have so much on your plate and you feel like you gotta carry it by yourself, you start to only see the negativity. So, focus on some gratitude every day. Write a couple of things that you're grateful for throughout the day. That will support you. Show gratitude, especially to your health right now. Your physical health. Things that you can do. Ways you can move your body. Don't be stodgy. I hear a lot of body. You need to get your body in shape right now. You need to start focusing on making sure your body is healthy. Oh, it's right here. That's what I got for you, friend. I'm going to make YouTube on my iPad and subscribe. Okay, Lego. Shout out to you, Lego. Sean, you said YouTube? Okay, so right now we're going to do Hira. Are you still here? I'm guessing not. Oh, no. Actually, no. I'm sorry. Scott. Scott, what's your question, baby? Y'all, tomorrow is Friday. I'm so excited. So we're gonna do Scott. You're welcome, John. Okay, Lego. I'm guessing Hira's not here, so after Scott, we're gonna do Erica. Erica. Oh, y'all, it's getting hot. It's getting hot in here. I didn't know I needed a question. What you thought this? What you want to do, baby? What you thought this was? What you thought this was, love? I appreciate you, Scott. Then you just said I'm gonna donate to you, but my marriage is rocky. Okay. That's good. We're gonna be doing marriage next time. We're gonna be talking about marriage next month. So that's good. So I'll do a general reading. Do you have any particular questions? Scott, do you want me to think about any particular questions? I don't know. I've never done tarot. Okay, that's perfectly fine. So let's see. The way that tarot works is tarot is a reflection, just like your life in general is a reflection. So I have multiple decks of cards. I'm about to go turn the fan on, y'all, because I cannot do this. So give me a second, because it's just too hot. Turn that shit off. What the hell? Terrible ass music. They just playing terrible music. Anybody trying to hear that grumbling music? What the hell? So, sorry, I'm unprepared. No, you okay, baby? So what happens is I have different decks of cards, right? I pull whatever I feel called to at the moment. You know, sometimes I'll pull out my crystals. This is my crystals. It's just a whole bunch of crystal cards that tell me exactly what each crystal means metaphysically, which I can do that for you. We can start off like that, because I think that will be the easiest way to ease into it. And then we'll pull cards. So we'll just do a general. Unless you have specific questions, you can ask me a specific question as we go. I want to go vegetarian, but I can't stop eating chicken, turkey, and cheese. I can do it. I have before, but sometimes I just want to taste. I want to be full too. Man, I know. That's why I have to stop eating plant-based, because one thing about me is I get hungry. I need to eat some meat. I think you should ease into it. You say that's what you want to do. You got to figure out what your reasoning is. Because if your reasoning not that big, you're not going to be motivated to do it. Because I definitely, you know, I've been through different types of diets. I've been plant-based, vegetarian, you know, vegan. I've done a lot of different types of diets. And I'm at a point in my life where right now I'm just setting it up so you can choose a number. So give me a second, Scott. Right now I'm in a point in my life where I didn't used to eat steak. Like, I never used to eat steak. But now I'm like at a point where I'll eat steak because I used to have low iron. And having low iron is not for the fun. Like, you know. So now I'll enjoy eating steak, you know. It's good to me. Like, it's really delicious. So you just got to do what you feel good doing, you know. Is it even a good fit for me, or should I quit the band? Okay. Perfect. We will answer your question, friend. You got to do what you feel called to and take it one step at a time, and don't be hard on yourself either. Because, you know, you got to figure out why you doing it first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, Scott, I have 24 cards. You can choose up to 4. So you can use 1, 2, 3, or 4. So give me a number 1 through 24. You can give me 1 to 4 numbers, 1 through 24, and then we'll start from there. You making it. Lego Jake. Baby. Okay, 14. You have any other numbers? 1, 2, 3. Five, 9, and 17. Well, number 1, you got a card that means significant changes are on the horizon. Mind you, Scott, I would love to see where your birth chart looks like, because if your 7th house is in Gemini, Uranus is going through Gemini, and a lot of times when Uranus goes through your 7th house, that's when a lot of marriages break apart. Now, that's just me, astrology. We don't know what your 7th house is, but I know 7th house, Gemini energy, you never know. So I'm just speaking on that, just so you're aware. First of all, this Motivite is a life-changing stone. I had the most crucial life events that literally changed my life. Y'all, I told y'all 2020 was a life-changing year for me. Baby, 2020 is when I met Motivite. Baby, life changed. Put me in a direction of where I was supposed to be. Put my mindset on where I was supposed to be. You also got Labradorite. It says, eases the pain or struggling during times of change. Aids in strengthening intuition and psychic vision. You have change on the horizon. Black tourmaline, I showed y'all that before. That's black tourmaline right here. An ultimate protector, an effective blocker of psychic attacks and ill wishes. Forms a powerful absorbing shield against toxic energy. Protects against EMF and negativities of all kind. Connects to the base chakra. Grounds your energy. Increases physical vitality. Disperses tension and stress. Assists in clearing negative thoughts and promotes a positive attitude. This one, lapis lazuli, a stone of total awareness. Helps to bridge the connection between the physical and celestial planes. Helps in developing clairvoyant and psychic abilities. So I'm seeing a lot of psychic abilities supporting your psychic visions. You know, even if you, where do you get your Motivite? The first one that I got, because I have 2 Motivites. The first one, I lost it. I got it from a metaphysical shop. The second one, I got it from a spirit fair. So Motivite, when I tell you this is a stone that is no joke, this is a stone that brings ultimate change in through like the most chaotic way. Sometimes it feels like very chaotic through the change. So I think that you're changing, especially growing in your psychic abilities. That doesn't mean that you're just gonna be reading minds. I mean, you never know what you'll come into fruition. But again, when around 2020, I can say that that's when I awakened to my own psychic abilities. Psychic meaning you're just more aware of your power as a human being. Human beings are intuitive, so you being able to intuitively tap into those skills a lot more, this is what's happening. So a lot of times when you're going through these shifts, you're changing your awareness of who you are as an individual, as a human being, your stance in this life. It can really affect how you engage with other people around you. Good night, Gary. You be safe. You be safe, Gary. You be safe. You telling us to be safe. You be safe. Yeah. So the first deck of cards that's coming out, the Lover's card is coming out, and it's telling me struggling, right? Struggling in that relationship, you know, staying in the past mentally, being stuck in the past with some things. And now I see this as not being able to see, girl, not being able to see a clear future with this. This is how I'm seeing the Three of Wands right here. Not really being able to see a future right now, right? So these are the cards that I'm seeing right now. You know, y'all going through some struggling times. So let me answer your question. Oh, friend. I wonder who this person is, because I feel like I block you all the time. You just create new channels. Oops. Alright. It's okay. I just blocked them. Let go, Jake. Somebody who be coming on here called Tarot Destroyer. They just be spamming the chat. Okay. You like lapis, hematite, rose quartz, tiger's eye, rhodochrosite. Well, I never heard of rhodochrosite. I heard of rhodonite, aventurine, and black onyx. Okay. And like, I don't know if I just answered your question. Sometimes I be moving so fast I be forgetting. But I don't even know where I put my list at, y'all. You gotta give me a second. But I believe Erica is next. And then Lego, I think you might be last. So you either fourth. I think you fourth. You fourth in line. Okay. So with this, mind you, this is coming out twice. This is coming out twice. I'm surprised it hasn't came out a third time, right? But this is just telling me how you may have felt maybe, you know, like the things that are harming the relationship is a lack of paying attention to it. Even with your psychic awareness, it's overall an awareness built up that's occurring. You being able to see things a little bit more clearly. So that, again, it doesn't mean that you're just reading people's minds. That doesn't mean you a tarot reader like me, right? That doesn't mean that's what that's going to come into. But psychic meaning your ability to tap into your intuition and your emotional intelligence and actually paying attention to what's going on around you, the symbolism, the meaning of things. So there was a phase in this where there was a lack of paying attention to what was happening, right? And that was harming the relationship. That was harming the commitment, right? And so I feel like with that, there was a lack of direction. There was a lack of intention when it came to your relationship. When you ask the question, is it good for me? I think overall, yeah, it's good for you, right? overall it's good for you, but again, it was that lack of, hey Jared, okay, I like citrine, okay, y'all talking about all the good stones. Okay, you asked if it's good for me. Again, it's that lack of awareness that was harming you the most, harming the relationship the most. Or I'm not paying attention. We can see who's actually not paying attention. But yeah, overall, there's people who are either you are your partner, you know, distracting themselves from the actual issues at hand, which caused y'all to be in a standstill, not have direction, right? But is hey, Real Rico, hey, friend. Hold up. This guy, no one, three, black tortoise. Okay. So with the who's lacking the awareness, there's no exact yes for either one of y'all, honestly. But what I see is for your energy, I see someone who is hanging in there even when you like feel like you gotten beat up and you're ready, you been through the depths of hell and you still standing tall through it all, right? I also feel like for you, the energy that's coming up, I get not fully fulfilled in your stance, maybe your education or your career growth where you're going, and I feel like things are not moving fast enough for you. When it comes to your partner, it's very interesting that y'all both have these cards in the same place. Because I don't know if y'all have children. I don't know if y'all have children, but all the pages are... Every single one of the pages came up. Okay, that's interesting to see. Every single... I'll show you. I know you don't know what this means, Scott. Scott, are you saying yes to children? I don't know. I'm not paying attention. But every single one of the pages came up. So that's very interesting to me. That's why I'm wondering, because I'm like, do y'all have kids? I don't know. It doesn't give kid energy. It doesn't give child energy. But, you know, for your partner, again, if it feels like with your partner, it's emotionally unfulfilled. Definitely emotionally unfulfilled. But at the center, two living... Oh. That's why 4 children. 4 children are coming up. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm seeing at the center of y'all's energy is the child energy. At the center, at y'all's core, is the child energy for you. Page of Pentacles, right? Page of Pentacles meaning the energy of education. That's why I was saying, you know, you may not be 100% happy with your career right now. Things may not be moving fast enough, but it could also symbolize that child energy. So if that child was, you know, maybe had a more grounding energy, that child... And I think with the Page of Pentacles, this could be one of your absent children. But overall, I feel like, is this relationship good for you? I think that it is good for you. When it talks about leaving the relationship, if you should leave the relationship, I don't think, with the cards that I'm seeing, I do think that the commitment is causing pain. It's a lot of pain that y'all are overcoming. You missed it. No, Erica, you didn't. And that's why we're still together. The kids, you asking me? I do think that's at y'all's core. That y'all's core, y'all's heart, y'all's what y'all think about. That's what y'all are focused on. But yeah, with this, and it's crazy because, you know, I'm asking a question. Oh my God. Why these hairs just keep getting in my face? I'm asking a question about leaving. The first card that came up is the card of walking away, right? But the thing about it is you're walking away for balance. Bye, friend. You're walking away for balance, right? You're walking away for justice. You want to feel right about yourself. But I feel like overall, you walking away is not going to do more good. You know, I think that it would just confuse you a lot more, you walking away. And you won't feel spiritually well. You won't feel well spiritually. So I wouldn't say do that right now. I don't even think that if you were to walk away, you would have a positive energy about you, right? These cards tell me this is not the moment to walk away from this relationship. I think that this is one of those moments where you're going to have to sit with it a little while, because it's some things changing and some things occurring in this relationship. So this says tolerating abuse. Any kind of abuse is not okay. You deserve someone who will treat you well. What else? Unlovable. This one says practice radical self-acceptance and love yourself with all your flaws. And mind you, again, anytime I see this card, I would usually say yes. The reason why I say no is not the time to walk away is because of the fact that I always count. The way I read cards is I see the majority. So if the majority of cards are upright, I'm going to say yes. If majority of cards are in reverse, I say no. And so with the question of should I leave the band, which is interesting that you say the band, and I was wondering what made you use that terminology of a band, because a band symbolizes a group of people. So I'm like, a band, interesting. I think that when it comes to leaving the band, majority of those cards were in reverse. So that's why I said no. So I can ask, be more specific, should you leave that your partner? Because a band is a completely different thing. So getting hurt. All love comes with the risk of losing it. Don't be afraid to floss. Take a chance. Right? So I'm going to be more specific and ask if you should leave your partner. And not just the band. Not just the band. Let's see. What am I seeing? I'm seeing no. Not even with the partner. Because I told you, wait, what am I seeing? Why is it so hard to read? Yeah. So like I was telling you, when I see majority of the cards, the reverse, I say no. So this is not the time. I think right now some things will be revealed to you. I would say especially how y'all are not working together. I think that this is a start. These things, these lies, the things that will be being exposed, that will be causing you great change in this relationship overall. It will be opening you up to start a new journey of how you want to take it. But I think that this is going to take work. With this, I can see 3 of Pentacles. And what is this? 8 of Pentacles. This is something that will take work. And I don't think y'all been really intentional in working as y'all should be on a lot of these things. And that's why y'all have this Tower moment that y'all have not been able to process through, because y'all have not been really focused on it. One thing I didn't really see, I didn't pay attention to, was the energy overall. But so far, I can say at these exact cards, I'm not seeing a lot of emotional emotional work, right? This is something that you guys gonna have to work. Just like this plant, you gotta grow, watch it grow. Y'all have to put a little bit more effort into it. Because I do see there's possibility for a new beginning, but y'all just have to be focused on the truth of what's being exposed. Things will be exposed. Things are opening up. Things will be exposed. So that's up to you to make your own decisions, but stick it out just a little bit longer. Be open, be honest. And I will also say, when it comes to the Three of Pentacles, where's that card? I'll pull one more card and I'll leave it at that. And then we'll do, where did I put? What did I do? Oh my God, y'all. I'm all over the place. I think Erica was next. When it comes to this Three of Pentacles, it's multiple people working on this. It's 3 people. So y'all need an external person to support y'all. I'll say a trusted advisor. I like this picture because I believe this picture is occurring underneath a church, you know. So someone that you trust, you know, therapists, spiritual leader, spiritual figure, someone who can give y'all there. Okay, hey, Sunflower Erica, what's your question, baby? So this, you need to work on building the foundation. Mind you, Scott, they're underneath. They're underneath. So they're working on strengthening the foundation. So y'all need somebody to support you in strengthening y'all's foundation. Let's do one more card. Positive message for Scott. Positive message for Scott. Sexuality. Ooh. Scott, you know we just talked about leisure time. Dominance and sexuality. These are both very sexual images too. Very sexual. Well, Rihanna's sexual. Their image is not sexual, but Rihanna's image is sexual. Let me see. I'll read both of them for you. So this one says sexiness, intimacy, romance, sensuality, expression. So let's talk about sex. Are you feeling fulfilled? Are you craving emotional intimacy more than physical touch? Both desires could be present. The key to delve into those desires and season them up with some salt and pepper. Nobody enjoys blandness, so spice up your life. This newly awoken sexual energy will course through your everyday life with current that you'll feel in each part of your body. Over time, these sensations will be easier to tap into on command. It will make you want to shoot for sure. So this is a time, I think, Scott, I don't know where you are, and I'm not saying I know what's happening in your relationship. All I'm doing is reading the cards. But I say do something romantic. If you cannot figure it out on your own, go to ChatGPT. Go to ChatGPT and say, hey, Chat, this is what's going on. I want to do something romantic for my partner. Because this is, if this a change, a sudden change is going to be occurring, that's going to spark awareness in your own psychic and emotional, you know, abilities to enhance right now. We want to get in front of it, and instead of allowing it to control us. This is what I mean when I say willing your life. Sometimes we cannot help the energy, the experiences that we have, but we can shift how we experience it. So if change is destined to occur, then let's ground it in a way and direct it in a way that's going to be supportive to you instead of making you feel more all over the place. Okay, so I would say, you know, if you can, if this is what you would like to do, if this feels comfortable to you, find some small things that you can do to be romantic. Bringing flowers, especially if you saying that, you know, you've lost children. I don't know how long ago that was, but you know, those things, a woman, her body, you know, that could be a lot on her. She could be having her own regrets and like being hard on herself about it, and that could be affecting how she's able to emotionally show up for you. That could be affecting how she's emotionally fulfilled, right? So I would say do something small. I don't know what you've done. I'm not saying that you haven't done anything. This is just my suggestion. And we'll read Rihanna and I got you. That's it. So this says prominence, winning, influence, trend-setting, diligence, and criticism. Your relationship with this card can be complicated. At first glance, it's the ultimate source of empowerment. But like Rihanna herself, you must measure your steps before you fall under scrutiny that you didn't anticipate. If you're feeling particularly defenseless, let this card be a messenger to awaken your gusto. Your fire is buried within you, so bring it out. But when the flames get too high, measure your force. Realize how much you must exert to achieve your desired result before jumping right in and coming across as too hard. So you don't want to come off as too hard or too aggressive. Go slow, be diligent. Be diligent. The word for you, Scott, for today is diligence. Diligence. Take your time. Invest in your relationship. So that's what I got for you, honey bun. All things are going to go well, and I am super excited to do our marriage conversation next month. Once we get done with our leisure conversation, we just had a conversation about leisure and marriage too. So I don't know if you was, I feel like you was a part of that conversation. I feel like you was very much a part of that conversation. I don't know how to do that. I think I have to have like an app to do that. I feel like, I don't know for sure. How do you do that? I need to figure it out. I would love to do that, Shine. I really would. So, Erica. Y'all. Oh, here's my list. So we got Erica, Shine, Planet, and Lego said he was going home, so. So question, this PCT at work, and I'm curious on what his energy towards me. I think he like me. What can you pick up? Girl, you better be careful. Ooh, be careful talking to people you work with, girl. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Sunflower Erica 777 PCT. So I'm asking, does he want to be with you? All cards are in reverse. Does he want to be with you? He may have a slight attraction to you, like he may think that you're cute, but if we're thinking long term, I don't see it. I think that with a lot of these cards, I see someone who's a thinker. Erica, I see someone who can sit back and like peep stuff, right? So he can maybe be somebody who's very solid in, like, I just see somebody just sitting back thinking, sitting down just thinking. Why he doesn't, I know he knows that, why he doesn't say anything. Yeah, I think it's just because he knows, he peeps, he pays attention to stuff. I really get somebody who's sitting down just thinking. peeping stuff, paying attention. Like, he paying attention to everything. So if you sitting up there, and I'm not saying this is what you're doing, but let's say that you go and you laugh in his face, and you go and you laugh in somebody else's face. He notices these things, right? So he already made a decision. Like, I get somebody who's really solid in his mindset and what he want to do. I don't know if I should move forward with renting an apartment in my love life with the shawty. I want her to come back to me. What I really want to know for real is, I'm going to make it in life. Girl, you done asked about 3 questions, Sean. Sean, you going to make it in life. You going to make it in life. But we're going to get to you, baby. And so, yeah, for you, Sunflower, with this individual, he's definitely a very patient. He's willing to wait, but I don't think he's interested in anything long term. But I'll get you a little positive card for you. Positivity for Sunflower. What's my Sunflower need to know? Sunflower, you need to go out there and get some sun. That's what you need to go out there and get. Are you just curious? Go out there and get some sun on your face, girl. My Sunflower. Mystery. Oh, that's so interesting, because I definitely get a sense that he could have us air a mystery. So let me read it for you. I opened up right to it. Secrecy, hidden feelings, withdrawn, uncovering the truth. We wear masks of all kinds for safety measures, for costumes, and transforming into someone else for a night, as facial treatments when our skin looks dull, and of course as invisible shields concealing parts of ourselves we want no one to know. You've been feeling like you're pretending to be someone else. The brave face is always the hardest mask to wear, but you're doing it. However, sooner or later the mask will have to come off. Are you ready for what's underneath? You be walking around everywhere. Oh my God. Good for you, girl. Good for you. I'm glad that the sun is getting on your skin, girl. A lot of ray beams. Is that how you say it? Ray beams? Ray beams? Beams of light? I don't know. Allow them to get into your chakras, girl. So this is saying mask will be coming off. Your true self will be revealing itself, so you'll be coming more into yourself. So good for you. Sunflower needs to go put some sun at the flower. You said she needs to go get some sun. That's if she is Sunflower. I'm only saying that because her name is Sunflower. So Sunflower, she gonna get that sun. That she gonna grow bright and tall and beautiful and healthy and strong. But she already getting some sun, so good for her. But yeah, that's what I got for you, baby girl. So that was my girl Erica. Shine, baby. Ask me just one question, baby. I got one question in my spirit for you. Planet, are you still here? Let's see who's still here. Planet, you still here? Shine, yeah, I got one question for you, girl. It's 8:21 over here. I've been on the live for 2 hours. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Okay. Sir Kelvin. Hey friend. Okay. Sir Kelvin, I got you, baby. Okay, Planet's still here. Let me take this down. Let me take this down, y'all. Okay. So I'll do you too, Sir Kelvin. I'm doing well, baby. How you doing? Okay, so we're gonna do Shine, Planet, and then Kelvin. Shine, one question, baby. I got one question for you. Shine, no, baby. I can't do it, baby. It's been a while. It has been a while. Where you been? You know, 2 days is too long for me not to see my people. Shine, one question, baby. What's your one question? You have a question for me? No, baby, you got a question for me. Don't you want me to pull cards, baby? What question you got for me, baby? Oh, we got to 19 likes. Kind of busy, Kelvin. Oh, that's a good thing. Stay busy. Get your stuff together. We was talking about hustling earlier. It's a time to hustle. It's a time to hustle. Wow, I'm so appreciative. We got 19 likes. Oh my God, I love y'all so much. Anytime now. All right, let's go with the apartment. In my love life. We're going to do the apartment question, baby. We already talked about your love life, and we already made a conclusion that you probably should take a break because you said your relationships be chaotic in a not a good way. So I think love life is not an important factor right now. Should you move forward with rent an apartment? Okay, should you move forward? I think the thing about it, for 1,500, goddamn, but I'm desperate. Yeah. So what I was going to say, because 1,500 is crazy. Like, that's what I was I wasn't going to say desperate, but I was going to say you're very determined with this. Like, you really want it. I need love. No, baby. You gotta, self-love is what you need. You're very determined, but I think the thing about it is that there are some ways in which the plan is not realized, if you understand what I mean. When it comes to this apartment, the plan is not realized. I think that there is a sense of ignorance with this, right? And ignorance not being a negative thing, that just means that you can't comprehend everything on your own, and you're doing this from a very sincere, innocent, ignorant place, handling these finances. I don't know how old you are, but I think that with that $1,500 could leave you in a state of despair and financial poverty. So there's some things that I think you need to work on. Again, I think you're very determined and you're going to get it. I think that what you could get some support with is financial planning for this apartment. So start trying to figure out how you can financially plan. $1,500 is a lot. Where the hell do you live at for the studio apartment? Where you live at? California? What the hell? I think you need to communicate. 35. I think you need to communicate with somebody, because I don't think this is the best direction, but again, I do think you're very determined. I think you need to plan and think about this a lot more. You need to plan these things out. Yeah. But I definitely hear deadlocked. You're deadlocked. Like, you are very, you know, you want it. You want it. You want it. So I would just say start writing, start journaling more about it. I think that you can manifest it with this determined energy. But I think that you can manifest it, but I think you need to manifest financial clarity. Thank you, Kelvin. Thank you, baby. I think you need to manifest financial clarity. I would also say balance your social life as well. Balance your social life. Damn, I'm 35 and ignorant. It's not funny though. Listen, baby. We all have things that we have ignorance around. You know, I don't know what, $1,500 studio apartment, you got to be living in a really nice area. So you could be focused on the area that you want to live in, the type of lifestyle that you're wanting to live in. I don't know what studio apartment is $1,500 unless it's in a high rise. you know. So I don't know where you living and what you're wanting, but I would say just plan a little bit better when it comes to finances. You know, if you are saying, I don't, again, if this apartment, let's say it's in a high rise, because that's the only way I can see a studio being $1,500, maybe in California, I don't know where you live, maybe you live in California, Florida or something, but a studio $1,500, you live in one of them areas and you're gonna live in a high rise, well then that means you value the environment, the people that you're gonna be around. That's not a bad thing. If that's what our value is, then we have to start planning our life and our budget around these values, you know. So that's what I will say. Let me see, I'll pull a card for positivity for you. And I'll pull one card for love for you too. One card for love, positivity, power. You need some support. Shine, you need some support. You need some support, somebody who's going to give you some advice when it comes to this. I would say talk to apartment, the people who who work at the apartments, talk to them. Sister Soldier. As well as talk to a financial coach or somebody who can support you in your finances at these moments. So it says impact, persuasiveness, force, engagement, activism, community service. If you're feeling a gravitational pull to change the world, there's a reason for it. It doesn't have to be on a grand scale. You can slowly move upward until one day you make a massive impact. You'll never know until you try. But pulling this card is a sign that it's time for some action. Link with some community groups or form your own. The best part about being an agent for change is that there's no wrong way to do it, as long as you think there's a soldier. As long as you think like a soldier and keep your boots on the ground. So, yeah, I think you should link with somebody who can give you some support. One card for Shine. One card for Shine for her love life. What should Shine know about her love life? What's in the way of her getting the love she wants? And then after this, we're going to do Planet. So, Planet, if you still here, let me know, baby. What's in the way? I'm trying to get me what she wants. Stuck in the past. So this was coming up for you, Shine. Let go of your ex completely. So you can truly welcome new love in your life. Girl, can you do it? You let me know, baby. Let me know. So we'll do Planet and then Kelvin. So y'all let me know who's still here, because I can't tell who's in the chat. What percentage I got? 15. Okay, Planet. Right, I need support. Never had that. Only people taking from me. Yeah, baby, you need to go get some support. So that doesn't mean go talk to family members or friends. That means actually go talk to people who work, who like this is their job. You know, there are certain communities, community groups that will give you free support. So ChatGPT it. Go to ChatGPT and say, look in areas near me. What's not right, baby? Girl, I'm not about to play with you. I've been told you. You need to stop focusing on love. Focus on you. Especially when you're manifesting something like this right now. Right now, you don't need anything to confuse you. You don't need anything taking up your mental space. So you drop the girl, you drop this person that you want so bad, and it will open up more energy for you to direct to this apartment. And direct to people coming to you to support you in getting this apartment. So that's for your love, baby. And it flew out too, mind you. I didn't pick it out. It flew out for you, just for you. Okay. Planet, you said thank you so much for your time and insight. You're welcome, baby. Thank you for your patience. That's what I want to say. Thank you for your patience. My question, what's going on in my office, workplace? Are they planning to terminate you? Me? Thank you. Mind you, I'm using a deck that I don't ever really use, Planet Phantasm. I never use this deck, honestly, because it's not one of my favorites, so I'm going to use it. Because I'm called to use it. Yes, a lot of toxic workplace drama. Well, that means if they terminate you, it's for the best, and at least you get unemployment if you're in America. At least you'll get some unemployment, and baby, you can sit on and go find a new job. And you don't have to be around that toxic energy. You can manifest better for yourself. Hold up. Shake my head, that's sad. I wanted to be loved and not just for my face. My face get them, but I can't keep them. Girl, I understand when you're a baddie, that's what happened, friend. But the issue is self-love, baby. Shine. Self-love is an issue. When you love yourself and you have a healthy relationship with yourself, you'll attract more people who will be able to do the same. Because you have to show people how to treat you by treating yourself that way. When you love yourself, people will see it and they cannot treat you below how you treat yourself. Your standard will increase greatly when you treat yourself better. So this is a moment to start treating yourself better. Planet, you said they're trying to drag me into their drama when I just wanted to do my job and go home. I'm almost 2 years in, and most of the people there have been there 30 plus years. What type of place is this? Until my crystal ball needs to be blowing up in the music, or do I gotta keep grinding till the world catches on? Let's answer that when I pull your cards, Kelvin. Sean, well, maybe there can't be me. I don't know. It's just okay. Mouse games out here. Sean, I ain't about to play with you, girl. You know what you need to do. It's a government job, though. I need job security. It's not I need, it's I want. I want job security. Time has changed. Don't nobody give about nobody out here. Okay, Sean, you better think about your beliefs. You better think about your beliefs. What you telling yourself. Okay, friend. Hello, hello. Why do I feel like I'm falling? Oh, it's not me. Okay. So I would say overall, I think that they could be looking at you to terminate. When I say that, because most of my cards are upright. Hey friend, I'm doing well. I'm tired. I'm not gonna lie. I'm tired. Is this your hair? Of course, baby. You see scalp, baby. You see my scalp? Don't play with me. Don't play with me. And mind you, the High Priestess is up here, so I feel like you are very intuitively tapped in. I'm gonna pull cards again just to confirm. Though. Interesting. Hey, early girl, that's what I said. You said why I'm looking into. Give me a second because my cards are flipping. My cards are going back and forth. Give me a second, friend. I don't want to tell you nothing that's crazy. Give me a second. Thank you, baby. Okay. Yeah, I keep getting yes. I got yes, no, yes. So I'm just gonna stick with yes with what I'm seeing. And the same cards are coming out. Some of the same cards are coming out. Like this came out 3 times. This is coming out 3 times. So I think that Phantasm, I think you are a boy. I'm guessing you're a boy. Good night, Gary, friend. Not you came back. Not my people coming back to the live. I'm guessing you're a man. And I think that you are a very intuitive man. You're very emotionally connected, emotionally aware. I hear very tapped into your environment. You're a female? Oh, well, King of Cups is coming up. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying, okay, this is a man because King of Cups is coming up. So, I'm sorry, girl. I'm sorry, girl. You a female. I'm sorry. Let me see who this energy is. Okay, Lucifer, say something for tomorrow. Dang. Why y'all coming back? Not everybody coming back. I got 10% on my phone, too, y'all. I got 10% on my phone. King of Cups. Who is this person? It's a Freaky Friday. It's Thursday. That might be who you picking up on. Oh, the commissioner is a Scorpio gay man. I'm so sorry for you. Friday in Nigeria. I'm so tired of sassy men who disturb women's peace. I don't have no issues against gay men. Let me be very clear. I don't have any issues with gay men. I just don't like when they be disturbing the peace. They be so annoying. See, even my cards are just, they're breaking with this deck. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Planet Girl. So if you know that he's a Scorpio, so that definitely could be him, especially in his lower self, feeling sleepy, very sleepy. With this, there's some things that's going on in this workplace that you cannot, Lucifer, that you cannot see. It's some sneaky behavior happening. It's some things that's going on behind your back that you cannot see. There's moves being made. I want to say that some of these people at this job may feel close. I don't know if you have family. The thing about this, why I feel called to read these cards. Number one, Planet Phantasm. And that's why I'm reading these cards. But I don't usually read these cards because for some reason these cards are always harder for me to read. I don't know what it is about this deck, but it's always harder for me to read. So it's very interesting that I felt called to pull these cards. Number one, I'm over here tired and I choose the long way. Okay, good night, Kelvin. I choose the long way to answer your question, friends. So, Planet, this is very interesting to me. Sometimes I have to think about the energy altogether of what this means for me because I'm being called to read a deck that is difficult for me to always comprehend. I don't know what it is about this deck. That's just, it be so hard for me to get. But I do think overall there is an energy of secrecy, hidden things when it comes to this job thing. I want to say when it comes to these people, I feel like there's a family-like relationship, but at the same time it could be based on negativity. I say that five of disc right here. That's them real cards. They regular tarot cards. I don't know. It's just a different brand. They always watching you. Now, mind you, that's one thing about this deck of cards. That's one, you say you feel like they always watching you. That's interesting because this deck of cards has a lot of eyes in it. So if you feel like they always watching you, I could most likely agree, only because there's a lot of eyes, particularly in this deck of cards. You'll see eyes a lot in this deck of cards. So if you feel like they always watching you, they definitely could be. And I will say that it may be hard to work as a group, but I do think that there could be some division that is separating the work. I think that there's a family-like energy there, but there is some division in the workplace. And I think that intuitively you're very tapped into that. I think that when it comes to the Scorpio person, you say commissioner, there could be somebody above them, because I see a king of disc who's a little bit more grounded and stable. I say if you want to communicate with anybody, communicate with whoever this energy above the king of cups is, because they're going to be a lot more grounded and stable. I think that with this nine of wands, yes, the governor, the commission, girl, what type of job you got, girl? Look at you, girl. I would say communicate with them. I say that you'll get more success most likely with that situation. And mind you, again, you see the eyes. There's you feel like they're watching. Yeah, eyes. There's eyes being watched. You're being watched. So, you know, don't trip out about it. I think that overall it's an energy of wanting to give up, but I do see success could be there for you. I think that you just need to communicate with some people. Oh my God. You just need to communicate. I don't see a lot of communication in the cards. I see a lot of hidden secrecy. I see a lot of, yeah, that's what I'm seeing. So I think that this is the time for you to start communicating with somebody and speaking to them directly. Let me pull some other cards. You never met the commissioner? How you know he's Scorpio, girl? What's your plan? Fantastic. Know about this situation. Hold on. Is this a job she should want to stay in this? You Googled him, but he knows me through his colleagues. Okay. Over there, prayer to the Dark Lord. What you mean? I love you too, John. What you doing, friend? Intuitively? Yes, and they text each other plotting on me every day. Girl, I'm missing stuff. They plotting on you. They demoted my manager, and now she's harassing me in the office. Girl, now she upset she got demoted. Now she harassing you. I think that overall, it's honestly a lot of people in these cards. I'm seeing Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands. I feel like overall, long term, I know you like the job security and stuff. Text now number. Y'all know, y'all better stop with these text now numbers. I'm not playing with y'all. And Sean, why you got a text now number? Why you got a text now number? I'm thinking about WhatsApp. That's what they be trying to give on here, the WhatsApp number. That's what it is. So it's a lot going on. Yeah, Two of Pentacles definitely gives a lot going on. But I do think that this is one of those things where it's a waiting game. I can't really say too much because I am super tired, and it's very hard for me to really think straight when I'm tired, honestly. So I don't want to give you no BS right now. So I'll pull just a couple of my oracle cards for you. I will say, with the energy, I always like to look at energy. And with me being called to this deck, the energy that it gives me is choosing difficulty. Choosing difficulty is all I keep hearing. Choosing difficulty. Choosing the hard route. Choosing the hard route. But sometimes the hard route gives you the answers that you may be looking for directly. But sometimes we choose the harder route. That's what I don't think I can think about with this deck right now. Sometimes we choose a harder route. I don't know. Baby. You say it's draining. I know. Shaking my head. Let me pull some positive cards for you, baby. It's definitely not you, of course. It's me. It's not you, it's me. Okay, what's your mind frame? No, positive cards. My frame during these moments. Personality. Oh, see? Personality. What's another card? What's another card? Leadership. Ooh, I like it. I like it. I like it. They think I'm not. They think I'm too cute. What time? It's 8:51, and I got 5%. Cause I think Plenty, you was the last one. Besides Kelvin, you were the last person anyway. So that's why I gatekeep it, as you should. But let's talk about it. Girl said, I never pulled a card like this. Hey Jerry, I never did this. But it said pick a song by Cardi B. That's gonna be your song catalog. That's gonna be the song to your day. So you need a Nicki Minaj song and a Cardi B song. What's that song they got together? They got a song together. That's gonna be your song for tomorrow. That's what you listen to. So this says acclaim, notoriety, recognition, fame, disillusionment. You see that little light of yours? It is time to let it shine, whether you've been dwelling in the shadows or dimming your brightness to fit those around you. It's time to up your wattage and exude your inner light beams. Bring every shade from red bottoms to bodak yellow. Like Cardi, you're most captivating when you're being yourself. Despite any previous instances where you felt you had to put on a show, those days are done and the real you is making an entrance. Just remember, being yourself doesn't mean everyone is privy to the details of your life. You're provoking an invasion of privacy when you divulge too much at once. Mañana means tomorrow. Oh, mañana, Meiana, what time? Mañana. I didn't read that correctly. I'll be here 6 o'clock, y'all. 6 p.m. Central Time. 6 p.m. Central Time, baby. LMNOP. Let me see. Make sure. Okay, I got 4%. Because I'll make sure it don't die on y'all. I remember that last time my phone died on y'all. I said, oh my God. So, archetype, torch-bearing, transparency, standards, goals. This card is calling you to lead the way. You may be used to taking the cues from someone else, but what happens when there's no one to report to? You can't always rely on second and third opinions when choosing certain walks in life. This time is all about you and your gut instincts. Be like Barbs and take charge. Let experience be your compass. Some may challenge your steps forward. But guess what? You're not here to please them. March to the beat of your own super bass and keep believing that you will get the job done. I feel like communication can bring you some support. Cardi and Nicki Minaj, what song they got together? Mind you, all these two ladies did was fight. Oh, is it called Motorsport? What's the lyrics to this song? Motorsport lyrics. Motorsport, okay, you already know. Face all your fears, then get at me. Hit so many donuts on them back streets, so high in the nosebleeds. Feel like I can fly, yeah. Not you working at the government job. I'm playing with you, girl. Look, this is what they said. Then you should watch your mouth. Bitches is press. Administer mouth to mouth. You see them stats? You know what I'm about? I'm the champ. I'm Iron Mike and about. Attention. I'm gonna need you to face front. You don't want to smoke. You don't want to smoke with me. This is a lace blunt. Raps Jackie Chan. We ain't pulling them fake stunts. My crown won't fit on your bum ass lace fronts. You bitches catching the fade. Shout out to my nigga Lil Boosie. All your friends be dead. You can get hit with that Uzi. I call him Ricky. He said he let me like Lucy. Get you a straw. You know this pussy is juicy. So that's your song for tomorrow, girl. When you gotta go to work, girl. Listen to that on your way to work. That's just what you're gonna listen. It's a circus in that corporate building. All they want to do is fight, girl. Girl. The man is just chilling. Oh, so it's the women who got all the problems. It's the women who got all the problems. It's the women who got all the problems, friend. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Not like just in motorsport. All the men chilling. It's the women who got all the problems. Girl. Don't let them people steal your joy. That's so sad. Not as giving Cardi and Nicki Minaj unnecessary beef because people not wanting other people to be shining. You don't want me to shine, baby, then be a leader. Be a leader. Be a healthy leader. You gotta let people shine. You gotta let the young ones shine. You think that's the problem, is that they jealous that you young and you got energy and you growing and you got the ability to grow. Mind you, we don't really want to be girl, now you said scroll up and read my damn comment, you. Girl, I know you. Where you from? You from Baltimore? Talking about you. Where you from? Bmore, Maryland? I thought you might live in Chicago or something. You still ain't telling me where you live at. They want to be the boss of everything. Girl, not you dealing with a Cardi B, Nicki Minaj problem. Girl, you better go in there listening to that. Mind you, you obviously got to be the Cardi B. You got to be the Cardi B in the situation, right? Oh, I actually did this so I can look for my charger since my phone is dying. You got to give me a second, Sean. Give me a second. You got to give me a second so I can see what you're talking about. You obviously the Cardi B. Don't be too much of a Cardi B, baby. Don't be too much of a Cardi B, okay? You know, Cardi B, she be on some other stuff. You know, she a little ignorant. So we don't want to be ignorant like Cardi B, but we want to be fresh and advanced and ready to be on your own. Because mind you, Cardi B's energy, I'm just talking now, but you know, it something about it, you know, the whole thing is giving Cardi versus Nicki Minaj. So if it's giving that energy, we gotta know what's going on with Cardi and Nicki Minaj. Oh, I'm saying less and less, period. You know, with Cardi, she really was in her own world. She was really in her own world. She did what she wanted to do. She didn't let nobody change her personality. She didn't let the media change her. Just keep it at surface level and work related. You can also cuss them out too, respectfully. It don't never hurt to cuss people out respectfully. Set them personal work boundaries. But it's young. The G's left off. I just have messed up my accent. I sound like I'm from everywhere. I'm close. Oh, you close to Baltimore? What'd you say, girl? I missed what you said about me giving you the number. I got a call, but yeah, I think we can become associates, then friends, and probably just. Sean, I'm not about to play with you. Sean, I'm not about to play with you, girl. Sean, I'm not about to play with you, girl. Now, mind you, Sean, I am a heterosexual. I can only have lady friends, nothing more. Oh no. Hello, they know they not bigger than a period planet. A period. Period planet. Don't let them play with you. They can't. Look, you fresh, baby. Tell them old bitches to die and suck on they on the dirt when they decompose. No, I'm playing. That's how I start talking when people start pissing me off. So let me not do too much on here, y'all. I'm tired, so let me not be a little too crazy on the chat. You say I'm in Maryland, damn. You see, I'll put my picture up there. Okay, Sean, you better stop playing. Sean, I'm not about to play with you. You in Maryland, that's why you saying you. That's the only people I know who be saying that. People in Maryland and Baltimore. Girl. Sean, you better get your life together. We're gonna be talking about marriage next month. So Sean, you wanna be married, you're gonna get you a good woman. It's gonna be a healthy woman. Cause you're gonna be healthy. We're talking about leisure now. Tomorrow we're gonna finish. We're not finishing, but we're gonna continue our conversation with leisure. So Sean, this is a perfect time for you to come out to the conversation about leisure and figure out what hobbies you can get into to improve the quality of your leisure time, baby. Because when you can focus on your leisure time, you can improve in that area of your life. That's how you'll develop more self-love. Because you're literally pouring into yourself the things that you're interested in. And that's going to allow you to self-actualize. So it's getting late, y'all. I've been on here for 2.5 hours, damn near. So, y'all, I love y'all. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to get off of here. And I'll talk to y'all tomorrow evening. Everybody gonna know where I'm at. The world is small. Girl, I'm not about to play with you. You act like you motherfucking Martin Luther King. The government after you. Girl, ain't nobody coming out to you. You safe. Maybe because you from Baltimore, people be out there harming people. I don't know. Good night, planet. You safe, Sean. You safe. You safe over here. But you do what make you feel safe and comfortable. Don't put your picture up if you don't feel safe and comfortable. But I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.